Hey y'all, welcome back to Ace Attorney Trilogy. Last time we left off at gathering evidence for the Maya trial, where she was arrested in because they thought she killed her sister Mia. But yeah, let's just start it. No explanation. Let's just start. All right. September 7th, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 1. Indubitably. Court is now in session for the trial of Ms. Maya Fey. Prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Miles Edgeworth. I'd better not show any signs of weakness today, or he'll be on me in an instant. Mr. Edgeworth, please give the court your opening statement. Thank you, Your Honor. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, is at the scene of the crime. The prosecution has evidence she committed this murder. We have a witness who saw her do it. The prosecution sees no reason to doubt the facts of this case, Your Honor. I see. Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. Let's begin then. If we may call our first witness, Your Honor. The prosecution calls the chief officer at the scene, Detective Gumshoe. Alright. Witness, please state your name and profession to the court. Oh, so I'm not sick, by the way. I'm still sick, but I'm getting better, so you know. Full voice acting. Sir. My name's Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm the detective in charge of homicide down at the precinct, sir. Detective Gumshoe, please describe for us the details of this murder. Very well, sir. Let me use this floor map of the office to explain. Ooh. The body was shown by this window here. And the cause of death? Loss of blood due to being struck by a blunt object, sir. The murder weapon was a statue of the thinker found next to the body, sir. It was heavy enough to be a deadly weapon, even in a girl's hand, sir. The court accepts the statue as evidence. They're still calling it a statue? Floor plans added to the court record. Okay, I was editing the last video, right? Like right before this is still uploading right now. But one thing I noticed is that how did the chick, the witness, notice the how did she notice the dead body if she was lying against the window? You know, do you get what I'm saying? Like, if she was lying against the window, right? Like, picture this, like a 90-degree angle. Mia was laying like on the wall, right? How would she be? I have to draw a diagram of this. Let me draw a diagram of this for you, if you will. I don't know how to use this. Okay, let's say this is her, right? This right here is the visibility of the window, right? How could she see Maya if she was dead like this, right? Let's say that's Maya, right? How could she see from that angle? If she's like below the window, how could she see that? She'd only be able to see like her feet at most. Huh? And like all the evidence was like over here and stuff, right? She wouldn't be able to see any of that. You know what I'm saying? Like how would she be able to see that? That was just something I'm wondering. You know what I'm saying? Like how could she see that if she's lying against a wall? Also, keep in mind, another thing I noticed is that when I was gathering evidence, the chick, that one like screwdriver drawer, there's a wiretap in it, and like she had a wiretap, right? And the phone was tampered with because the screws are missing. Which means, right? I'm just gonna piece my game theory here before we even start with with the case like full traction. You know what I'm saying? Somebody must have planted a wiretap in the phone on a call because the light was on. So I'm guessing that means like on a call or something. So they must have been on a call right then, or like the phone must have been listening, right? So that when Maya or Phoenix walked in, she could hear them walk in and then know to call the police at that time, not before or after. Because keep in mind, from that angle that I so professionally drew, she would only be able to see Phoenix and Maya walk in. She wouldn't be able to see a dead body because she's leaning up against the wall. So that's just my game theory that you know, the witness is lying. They tapped the phone to hear when Phoenix and Maya would walk in to frame them for the murder. So just a little game theory for you. Now, detective. Wait, what was his voice? Yes, sir. You immediately arrested Maya Fey, who was found at the scene, correct? Can you tell me why? Yes, sir. I had hard evidence she did it, sir. Detective Gumshoe? Please testify to the court about this hard evidence. Witness testimony. Alright, boys, get ready. Alright. Maya Fey's arrest. As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. There were two people there already. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey. Why? We had a witness account describing her. The witness saw Miss Maya Fey at the very moment of the murder. It is crazy because she didn't even... Hold up. I'm about to get to this, Mr. Judge. The moment of the murder, even though when Maya walked in, she was already dead. So how did she see the moment of the murder? She was already dead when Maya walked in. You know what I'm saying? The lights were off and everything. Oh my god, the lights! All of the lights, Kanye style. Brother, how could she see it? If Maya walked in and it was pitch black in there, how could she see her die? Because she was dead but with the lights off and stuff. Brother, I cracked the case and we didn't even start, brother. The very moment you say? Very well. Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Cross-examined what? I couldn't see a single contradiction in that testimony. I'm better than you, Phoenix. Come on now. Whoosh. Smack. Hey, Maya just threw something at me. What's this? When my sister couldn't find any contradictions in a witness testimony, she would bluff and impress the witness on every detail. The witness always slips up and says something wrong. It worked lots of times. I should have expected Maya would know something of her sister's tricks. Alright, let's give this a try. I already know what's to press him on. Something the matter? No, Your Honor. I'd like to begin my cross-examination. Alright, bro, we already got it. Cross-examinifying time. Alright. As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. We already know that. That's fine. There are two people there already. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey. Why? We had a witness account describing her. Let's press this just really quickly, just because. Hold on, just 1 second. Yeah? If I heard correctly, you said you arrested her because you had hard evidence she did it, correct? Huh? Did I say that? Me? I heard you say it. You did say it. You did say it. Exactly what about the suspicious woman in the pink's claim was hard evidence? What? Miss May isn't suspicious, and she sure isn't pink, pal. Pause. Well, I guess she is pink. Pause. That's enough, Detective Gumshoe. Do you have any more solid proof other than her claims, Detective? I guess pressing can't have its advantages. Yes. Sorry, I got the order of things mixed up in my testimony, Your Honor, sir. There was something I should have told you about first, Your Honor. Very well, Detective. Let's hear your testimony again. Damn it! I didn't press about the right thing. Witness testimony. Okay, hard evidence. Whatever. Maybe he could mess up even more. Okay, hard evidence. Come. Hello? There we go. After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. Damn it! I missed the chance. Ugh. Okay. I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. On it, the word Maya was written clearly in blood. Lab test results show that blood was the victim's. Also, blood. Look at her position in relation to the window. How could she see that? You know what I'm saying? There's a blood found on... Wait, you can read that, whatever. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. The arrow keys aren't working. Damn it! I messed up. How do you like that? That's my hard evidence. Shoots! I had to press about the, What did I have to press about? I remember I had to press about something important, whatever. Before we begin cross-examination, I have a question for you, Detective. Your Honor? Why didn't you testify about this vital piece of evidence the first time? I know, I'm a real embarrassed. I forgot about it, Your Honor, sir. Try to be more careful. Very well, the defense may begin its cross-examination. I messed up the first cross-examination, but I'm not going to go back. After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. On it, the word Maya was written very clearly in blood. Lab test resulted that the blood was the victim's. Also, the blood was found on the victim's finger. Okay. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. That's his whole testimony. Okay, there has to be a contradiction there somewhere. Let's find it. Dude, there's a contradiction in the first one. I can't remember what it was. Short-term memory moment. Call me Dory. But there was one in the first testimony, and I want to go back so bad, but I don't know if I go through all that. Okay, you examine the scene with your own eyes. Okay. Memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. Didn't I take it first? Just because you found it next to the victim doesn't mean the victim wrote it. That's brother. Okay. Oh, then who did write it? Smarty pants. Who? The killer, Miss. The killer. The killer did. Hold up. Yeah. So why would Miss May? Well, that's like contradicting myself. The killer had to. The killer. Anyone can see that. Oh. You're saying the killer wrote her own name? Buddy, please. She was framed. Hold on. If that's the case, where's your evidence? I have evidence though. I have evidence. Wait, how do I present? Ha, I guess that's just a bit of a tall order for you. Those without evidence should have opened their mouths, Mr. Wright. I have evidence! Dude! Yeah, pal. Well, detective, tell us what was written on the memo you found. Bro! I had evidence the phone was tampered with. The word bio was clearly written in blood. Result to show that the blood was the victim's. Okay. Press. On which hand was the bloody finger, detective? The right hand. She was right-handed. Ha 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 ha, nice try. Uh-oh, I guess it wasn't too hard to see what I was getting at there. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. What do I have to press? I had something very big. I have to go back. I'm sorry, I have to go back. I'm going back. I'm sorry. I know I said I want to go back, but I have to go back. How do I skip faster? Okay, I'm just gonna skip through this until I get to my point. Because I know that I had something very big to press on. Alright. I just messed it up, accidentally skipping past it. I pressed on the wrong thing and it progressed. Where's cross-examining time? Okay. Witness testimony. Alright, here it is. Here's the first witness testimony. I went back. My phase arrest. As soon as a phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. People there ready. Defendant Phoenix Wright. I immediately arrested Miss Mafe. Why we had a witness cup driver here. It's always my fair. Very motive. That's what I wanted to press him about. That's what I had to press him about. I pressed him on the wrong thing. Yeah, whatever. Oh wait, this? Yeah, that's cool and all, but it kind of messed me up. Alright. Cross-examination. I'm cross-examining the right thing this time. The very moment of the murder. Press. This is what I wanted to press. Hold on just 1 second. Yeah? If I heard correctly, you said you arrested her because you had hard evidence she... No, that's not what I wanted, bruh. Huh? Did I say that? Yeah, I heard you say it. You did say you said it. Bro. Dang, so I was supposed to... Shoot! Damn, I know that it wasn't the very moment of the murder. I think I just did the wrong one. Court record, hold up. Okay. Conversation between Chief and Maya. Broker mates. Oh, we could use this to explain why she was there. I'm trying to figure out a way to press him. I can't find a way in though. Broker maids with glass light stand. Maybe the light broke it, so she couldn't even see her in the first place. They said this was still a statute clock. The wiretap found in Miss May's hotel. we could use this to get Miss May in trouble. Department store receipt. Okay, so this is a receipt. You have to keep that in mind. Murder scene. See, look, this is what I'm talking about. If she was lying on the floor, if her head clearly wasn't high enough to go back to the thing. She couldn't see who entered. She couldn't see who was on the left. She couldn't see anything on the right. Why am I doing this like it's an anatomical position? She couldn't see anything on the right. She couldn't see anything on the left. Okay, there we go. I gotta find someone to press him on. I know he's messing up somewhere. I just don't know what he's messing up on. After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. On it, the word Maya was written clearly in blood. Lab test results showed the... Hold up, if it's a department receipt, can't I just like look who the receipt is receipted to? Question mark? Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. Okay. How am I gonna do this? How you like that? That's my hard evidence. Okay. Damn. Before we begin cross-examination, I have a question for you, detective. Alright, we already looked through this. Okay. Shoot, how am I gonna do this? Crap. Okay. After securing my own eyes. And did you find any evidence? No, don't jump the gun on me, pal. Just listen, I'm getting on the good part. I got a bad feeling about this. So do I, Phoenix. Okay, memo. Alright, I'm just gonna press everything. Just because you found it next to the button. Okay. Shoot. Hold on, I'm gonna save this. Well, okay, no, hold up, never mind. Because we said that. Is Miss May referring to Maya? Because I doubt Maya wrote her own name, like, right. I did, that makes no sense. The killer. Okay, yeah, she was framed. Hold on. If that's the case, where's your evidence? I have evidence right here. This is evidence right here. Dang, he's 64. Shoots. I have evidence. I have the evidence. The wiretap. Yeah, pal. Well, detectives also. Okay, on the word Maya was written clearly in blood. Okay, I'm just gonna press everything. Do you have proof it was Mia who wrote that? Of course I do, pal. Uh-oh, you sounded pretty confident this night. I'll be good. What was a victim? Show the lab test. What kind of tests were these again? Huh? What kind? Well, I hear they take the little bits in the blood, the hemoglobin, hermogoblins, hermogoblin. I refuse to testify on this matter, pal. I'm no expert on blood tests. Yes, that was quite clear. You may continue with the testimony. Thanks, pal. I mean, Your Honor, sir. Detective Gumshoe. Yeah. I look forward to your next evaluation. I should you. Oh, that was a mess. Right, where was I? Also, there's blood found on the victim's finger. Hold up. How do I look at my thing? I don't want to present anything. Merge scene. My results show that the blood was the victim's. What did I just press to scare the crap out of myself? Damn. Said that the blood was the victim's. Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. Okay. Detective Gumshoe. Do you get a lot of cases where the victim actually writes the killer's name? Sure, it happens all the time in books and movies. This isn't a movie, detective. Let's talk about reality, shall we? I guess I haven't heard many cases, no. Don't you find it a little odd that the victim would write down the name? Especially the name of her own sister. Yeah, actually, you got a point, pal. Stopped right there. The witness's opinion on the matter is irrelevant. Facts are clear. The victim wrote down the name of the accused. The victim told us the name of her killer. Why though? Why would she do that? Order. That didn't go so well. That's right. What he said. That's his old testimony. What contradiction? There's no contradictions in here. There wasn't the last testimony, not this one though. And did he find any evidence? No. I'm so confused. I don't know what to press him on. Just because you found... Okay. I think I've already gone through everything. What if I rate Miss May? Well, could have been the witness, Miss May. Ooh. Hold on. The witness was in her hotel room, not the office. Try pulling the other leg, Mr. Wright. Yeah, while you're at it, pull mine too, pal. Pause. Ugh. Well, detective, tell us what was written on the memo you found. On the word Maya. Okay, so on this thing. Maybe I have to choose something else, but maybe that's just a red herring. Word written clearly in blood. Do you have proof it was Mia who wrote that? Of course I do. What was the victims? I'm lost. I don't know what to do. What kind of tests are these again? Yeah, he doesn't know what the tests are. Okay, blood found on the victim's finger. Okay. So, 9 to 5. Death was instantaneous! Oh my god! The brain is braining now! How, before she died, she wrote the killer's name. How did she do that? The death was instantaneous, brother. Detective Gumshoe? There's one thing I want you to clarify for me here. You say that the victim, Mia Fey, wrote this note, and she was accusing the defendant, Maya Fey? That's really what you're saying? What? This isn't one of those lawyer tricks now, is it? Of course you wrote it. Who else could have? You have it backwards, detective. But backwards? The victim is the only person who absolutely could not have written it. This is a report from your department, detective. Immediate death due to a blow from a blunt object. She died immediately. But no butting your way out of this one, detective. Exactly. Indubitably. I concur. Order. The defense has a point. Someone who died immediately wouldn't have had the time to write anything down. Mr. Wright, I beg your pardon, but when exactly did you obtain that autopsy report? When? Day of the murder. It wasn't the day of the murder. Hold on. Court record. Time of death, 9/5. It should have been the day after, right? Yeah, because the day after we went to visit stuff, yeah. So, the day after the murder. Was the day after the murder. The prosecution's points being... That autopsy report is outdated, Your Honor. What? Oh, he's forging evidence. A second autopsy was performed yesterday, at my request. The death was almost immediate due to a blow from a blunt object, but there's a possibility the victims lived for several minutes after the blow. I received the results this morning. No way! Your Honor, it's quite easy to imagine that the victim did have time to write down Maya. That is all. I see. Damn you, Edgeworth. I should have known you'd have something up your sleeve. Why, Mr. Wright? You look shocked. Something you want to say? I'm a sham. Come on now. You're a sham, Edgeworth. The detective's a sham. I'm gonna say he's a sham. Mr. Edgeworth, I heard there's nothing you won't do to get your verdict. What reason could you possibly have to request a second autopsy report? Mr. Wright, Mr. Wright, the defense will refrain from personal attacks on the prosecution. No matter, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, say what you will. The evidence in this report is undeniable. Your Honor, I submit this report to the court. Understood. The court accepts the evidence. Okay. Die from a blow by a blunt object. May have lived for a few minutes after being hit. Well, Your Honor, the evidence strongly suggests the victim was identifying the killer. Okay. I suppose that's the obvious conclusion, yes. Darn, this isn't good. The prosecution would like to call its next witness. This poor, innocent girl saw the murder with her own eyes. Isn't she like 30? Also, I'm gonna get my FA. Or, what, Miss May. The witness being Miss April May. April May? Is she just named after the years? April, May, June, July? Take the stand. Exactly what part of her is innocent. Oh, wrong voice, my fault. I can get her on something, because I have a wiretap from her room specifically. Witness, your name, please.
April May, at your service, Wink.
Oh my god, my voice. Order. An introduction should not require any reaction from the crowd. The witness will refrain from wanton winking. Oh, yes, Your Honor. This is not good. She's already captured the heart of every man in this courtroom, except for me. Tell us, where were you on the night of September 5th, when the murder occurred? Gee, I was, like, in my hotel room. I checked in right after lunch. Okay, right after lunch you checked in. And this hotel is directly across from the Fay & Co. offices? That's right, big boy. Pause. Please testify to the court about what you saw. Witness testimony. Alright, we're gonna get her on this.
It was like 9 o'clock at night.
I looked at the window, you know? Okay, 9 o'clock. Hold up. She died at 9. Never mind. This is the updated one, doesn't matter anymore. I looked out the window, you know? And then, oh, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. The one attacking her was the mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair. Then the woman, like, dodged to one side and ran away? How did she run away? But that girl, she caught up to her and she hit her. Alright, I know what to press her on. Then the woman with long hair, she kind of slumped. The end. That's all I saw. Every little bitsy wink. I know where to get her on now. Okay. Well, Your Honor. I see. It is a remarkably solid testimony. No, it's not. Well, no. I don't need to trouble the witness any... Wait, Your Honor. Yes, Mr. Wright? What about my cross-examination? I thought the witness's testimony now was quite firm, didn't you? Mr. Wright, I understand you were Miss Mia Fay's understudy, were you not? You must know her techniques well. Her cowardly way of finding tiny faults in perfectly good testimonies. Hey, how dare you? Well, Mr. Wright, will you cross-examine the witness? Of course I am. I'll gladly proceed with the cross-examination, if only because I have the feeling Edgeworth doesn't want me to. She has to have some weakness. Very well, you may begin your cross-examination. Okay, cross-examination time. Witnesses accounts. It was like 9 o'clock at night. I looked out the window, you know. Okay, let's press her on this. Why did you do that? Huh? Why? Like, why what? Why did you look at the window? Were you expecting to see something? Oh, well, gee. What? That's it? She can't get out of this question that easily. I sort of, you know, had a feeling. Well, I have a feeling she's trying to avoid the question. Maybe I should press a little harder on this one. Go for it. Let's see how far I can run with this. Surely you must have had a reason to look out your window at that time of night. Mr. Wright, I will not have you badgering my witness. But badgering? You insist on needling her with these trivial questions? I really don't think it should be allowed.
Yeah, stop him.
The poor girl. Order, Mr. Wright, you have been warned. Poor girl? What about poor me? You looked out the window. What did you see next? I have a reason why she looked out the window, but I want to press on how. Okay, hit a little save real quick. Hit a little save real quick. All right. Presents. Wiretap. Boom. Objection. This evidence clearly reveals contradiction in that statement, Your Honor. How exactly are that evidence and the statement just now related? They aren't, are they? Not at all. Mr. Wright, please think the facts over before. What? How is that wrong? I have a reason why she looked out the window. Alright, well, damn. Okay. Guess not. Okay. Looked out the window, you know, and then, oh, I saw a woman along here being attacked. Press. The woman with long hair. That was Mia Fey? Slender, sort of. Well, some people might say pretty if that's your thing. Your thing? And the person attacking her? The one attacking her was a mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair. How do you know she was the defendant? What? Huh? Well, you know, she had a girlish physique. The women know these things. Look, I just know, okay? There's only one person at the scene of the crime with a short, girlish figure. Testimony is bulletproof, Your Honor. He's right. Shit. Wait, Maya said the lights are off. Hold on a minute. That testimony stinks. What? Miss May, I'm willing to bet that. Ooh, you saw nothing, you're lying. Okay. A little save-a-thon real quick. Okay. See, because look. She saw nothing because the lights are off, or you're lying because the lights are off. That's like the two ways this thing could go right now. You saw nothing. Did you really see the defendant at all? Oh, we got her there. Mr. Wright, what's the meaning of this? Yes, what is the meaning? Somebody tell me about well, you can read that. Okay, if you had really written as my client, Maya Fey, you would have noticed her clothes before noticing her physique. No one wears clothes like this on a daily basis except her. And I'm no expert on fashion, but her hairdo looks far from normal to me. However, the witness's testimony mentions neither of these things. The testimony is bogus. But still, we don't know if she was dressed that way in the night of the murder. She was, Your Honor. I saw her, and so did Detective Gumshoe. What do you say to that, Miss May? What are you trying to say, you mean lawyer? I saw what I saw. I just didn't think that all the trifling little details were necessary, darling. Miss May, the court would like to remind you to please omit nothing in your testimony. I'm sorry, Your Honor. I probably... Okay. The testimony again, if you would. Damn, I almost had her. Okay, now she's gonna make up even more lies. Which means I can press her. I did see everything. I did. The victim, the woman, dodged the first attack and ran off to the right. Then the girl in hippie clothes ran after her. And she hit her with the weapon. I saw it. If she ran off to the right, you can't see the right. So how is she gonna see her hitting her? That clock. The kind of statue clock. I just caught her on something. She knows it's a clock. Nobody else knows it's a clock. Oh my god. Well, does the accuracy of that remark us our UT? I have her. I have her on the ropes now. I see. I only wish you had been so detailed from the beginning. Please begin the cross-examination. I got her. I have her right now. Okay. I don't need it. Press. Boom. Clock? Didn't this come up in another testimony recently? Well, don't look so sour, Mr. Lawyer. You can't win them all. No, but I have a feeling I'm on something now. I think. Present. Looks like a statue. Okay, hold up. I'm gonna save right here. Because I'm expecting it to go one way, but knowing this game's gonna go another. So, clock, present. Miss May, what you said just now was quite revealing. Revealing? Ooh, you'd like that, wouldn't you? Nodded Mr. Lawyer. You just said that this statue of the Thinker was a clock. But there's no way of knowing that just by looking at it. Another person in the much same position as you recently called this a clock, too. And he was found guilty of murder. Hold up. What if this pink-haired lady, Miss May, and the pink-haired guy that murdered her at the beginning, what if they're like siblings or something and they're covering for each other? Ooh. Ora. Miss May, can you explain how you know this was a clock? The witness saw the murder with her own eyes. That's all that's important here. The defense is trying to confuse the issue with trivial concerns. Yes, of course. You will withdraw your question, Mr. Wright. But questions are all I have, Your Honor. As you may recall, I've caught murderers with these questions before. Well, only once. Objection sustained. You may continue the question, witness. Wait, to question the witness. Phew, that was close. She stopped me there. The trial will be over. Huh? What? So, what happens now? What happens now is you answer my question. How did you know it was a clock? What? That's... because I heard it? Yes, I heard it say the time. The clockwork was removed. So you've been to the loft of Fang Co. No, hey, I didn't say that. Why would I go out there? I heard it from my hotel room. The loft of Fang Co, where the murder took place, is very close to the hotel. She could easily have heard the clock. Well, Mr. Wright, are you satisfied? Nuh-uh. No, Your Honor. I can't give up now. I'm not satisfied because... Okay, it couldn't have rung. Hold up, save. Because I know this thing might screw me over with these wording of these questions. Okay, couldn't have rung. Your Honor, members of the courts. It is inconceivable that the clock in question rang. It's empty, it's broken, the batteries are dead. It's empty. That clock is missing the clockwork. How could you possibly... Just take a look. Right now. Oh. See anything interesting, Your Honor? It's as the defense says. This clock is missing its clockwork. It's quite empty. Indubitably. Mr. Wright, would you care to explain to the court the meaning of this? It's as you can see. The clock was empty. It couldn't have rung. Therefore, this witness is a big, fat liar. Fat? Well, Miss May? Tisk, tisk. Quite a show you put on for us, Mr. Wright. He knew the clock was empty? Somehow he knew? I'm afraid you've forgotten one thing, however. Indeed, the clock is empty, as you say. It can't ring. However, we must ask, when was the clockwork removed? If it was after the witness heard the clock, then there's no contradiction. There is, though, because she talked about having the clockwork removed before she died. That is true. That is a possibility. It might be emptied after she heard it. That's exactly what happened, Your Honor. Well, Mr. Wright, can you prove when the clockwork was removed? Yes, I can, actually. Oh, it's impossible, of course. I have proof. What? Wasn't it you who told me proof is everything? Well, I was listening. And now I'll show you the proof you like so much. The evidence that proves the clockwork was removed is... the phone. Present. Take that. Take a look at this. That's a very cute cell phone. Oh ho, you have a girly phone. Wait, this isn't my phone. Listen, this is the defendant's cell phone, and it contains a recording. A recording of a conversation she had with the victim on the day of the murder. Order. The defendant's cell phone? This wasn't brought to my attention. Perhaps Detective Gumshoe overlooked it? Good detective better remember he's up for evaluation soon. I gotta say, I'm starting to feel bad for the big fella. Let's hear the conversation. So you just want me to hold on to the thinker for you then? If you could. I should probably tell you, the clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working. That's lame. I had to take the clockwork out, sorry. September 5th, 9:27 a.m. Your Honor, I think that this makes it clear that the clockwork was already gone by the time this was recorded. Which was well before the witness even arrived at her hotel. Well, Miss May, would you care to explain this to the court? Just how did you know that weapon was a clock? Well, isn't it obvious? I saw that clock before. What store was it again? I go to so many. Oops, I forgot. Wink. So the witness had seen it before. That would make sense. Does the defense have any objections, Mr. Wright? Yes, because it was made by Larry Butts. The witness claims she has seen it before. But this directly contradicts a piece of evidence already submitted to this court. Well then, let's see it. Please produce this evidence that will prove the witness had not seen the clock before. Made by Larry Butts. Present. It's simple. This clock was never in any store, ever. What? A friend of mine made that clock. Only two exist in the world. That one isn't here in the police, and the one that isn't here is in police custody. Impossible. Everything is sold in the stores. Miss May, I think it's high time you went shopping for a better excuse. Oh, excuse is not on sale today. Oh. Oh boy. Oh my god. What's it to you, porcupine head? That stupid clock doesn't matter, okay? She did it, and she should die for it. Die! Oh, we caught her here. Whoa, let's not get ahead of ourselves. This is a court of law, and the witness will remain calm. Oh. Silly me. Did I, lose it? I guess I did. Teehee. Wink. Scary. Miss May, let me ask. Tell me, how did you know that weapon was a clock? Oh dear. Does the defense have an opinion on this behavior? Okay, this is it. Yes, Your Honor. Allow me to explain how I see the truth of the matter. Miss April May, you knew the weapon was a clock because... She didn't kill him, I feel like. Because we know when somebody else killed him. Killed her. I'm just gonna say real quick, just in case I pick the wrong one. So... heard about it. Yeah, the witness had never held a clock in her hand. However, she had heard that it was a clock. She heard? That is correct, Your Honor. There was no other way she could have known to think it was a clock. And I could show you the proof. Well, this is interesting. Let's see it then. Show me evidence proving that the witness had heard the murder weapon was a clock. The wiretap. Have a look at this. That? I found this in Miss May's room. Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what this is. Miss April May, you were tapping the victim, Miss Mia Faye's phone, were you not? No. Your Honor, this is irrelevant. I'm not entirely sure that it is. Objection overruled. It troubles me that our witness was in possession of a wiretap. This is outrageous. Does the defense truly claim that the witness was tapping her phone? Absolutely. Even if that was the case, which it's not, you still have to prove one thing. Did the victim ever say that weapon was a clock on the phone? Can you prove that? I think not. Oh yeah, I think I can. It's simple. What? The phone conversation. Here's my proof. Proof that the victim said on the phone that the weapon was a clock is the phone conversation. I present the defendant's cell phone. Yes, we've seen that. Listen once more to the conversation between the defendant and the victim. Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while. Well, actually, there's something I want you to hold on for me. Again? What's it this time? It's a clock. It's made to look like a statue of the thinker, and it tells you the time. Miss April May, you used to wiretap to listen to the conversation. That's how you knew the thinker was a clock. Am I wrong? I... Your Honor, this is ridiculous. Your Honor, look at the witness's face. Does she seem amused to you? The defense demands an answer. The witness, answer the question. Did you tap her phone? Miss May? Shut up, all of you. What gives you the right to... You, lawyer. I skipped past it. Oops. It's no fair. All of you ganging up on me like that. Oh, I'm not reading that. That did it. The court's seeing a real Miss April May now. That's to deal with the final blow. You didn't you? She didn't do it. Why did you tap her phone? Answer the question. Do I have to? Isn't this a murder trial? Isn't tippy tapping irrelevant? God, she's saying exactly what Ep3 wants her to say. Miss May, you were tapping the victim's phone. I hardly call that irrelevant. Okay. While this court does not condone the defense's tone of voice, he has a point. Well, Miss May, do you have an explanation for the court? Can you prove that you had nothing to do with this murder, even though you tapped her phone? Huh, I'd like to see her pull that off. Mr. Lawyer, I saw that evil grin. You were probably thinking, I'd like to see her pull that off, weren't you? Damn, she's good. Well, you're not the first man who saw that. And of course, I can and will. Can't be serious, no way. Way, I say, way. Oh, and I assure you I'm serious, Mr. Lawyer. Huh. Okay, so the killing happened around 9 o'clock that night? Why, that's when I was getting room service from that sweet bellboy. Room service? Iced coffee, I believe it was. No, it was champagne. Was it not champagne? Iced coffee, you know, like a normal coffee, but cold. If you don't drink it quick, the ice melts and then you have regular cold coffee. Iced coffee? Think I'm making this up? Ask the bellboy, wink. Ergo, the witness is not on the scene at the time of the murder. I'm not saying that. She tapped it before, what? So where does that leave us? It's my greatest pleasure to inform you that the witness appears to have been tapping the victim's telephone. What? However, that is a separate crime with no bearing to the current case whatsoever. Her testimony stands. She saw the defendant, Miss Faye, commit the murder. No, you're going to let her just walk away. There's no way I can win this unless I tie Miss May to the murder. Somehow. Well, does the defense have anything to say? Well, come on, think of something. We can't... Okay, I'm just gonna say real quick. We can't, continue examining Miss May. Because she's already, like, on, you know, edge of timing right now. So I'm gonna call Bellboy as a witness. The defense would like to call the hotel bellboy as a witness. There's something suspicious here, and I'm going to get to the bottom of it. I think you've sunk me quite low enough already. I object to calling the bellboy. Why? What's your reason? Because I hold that the wiretapping had nothing to do with him, or with the killing. However, if you agree to one condition, I'll consent to calling this witness. Condition? If Miss April May's alibi is not... Wait, hold up. If Miss April May's alibi is not called into question after you examine the bellboy, then you will recognize that Miss April May was not the killer. Thus, she is innocent. Thereby, you must also accept the verdict of guilty for Miss Faye. That is my condition. What? I'd better find something suspicious in that bellboy's testimony. Otherwise, Maya will be declared guilty on the spot. What should I do? Accept the condition. Alright, I've got nothing to lose, except for, well, everything. Understood, I accept your condition. Wait, I didn't even read the condition. I read it, but like I didn't read it, you know what I'm saying? Fool. You fell right into my trap. Uh-oh. Wait. Very well. The court calls the court calls the hotel bellboy to the stand. I believe we're ready for the witness to testify. He certainly does look like a bellboy. Yes, sir. I received your summons in the middle of work, sir. Happy to be of service. The tea set looks rather heavy, so without further ado, the witness may begin his testimony. Very good, sir. Miss May's room service. I'm the head bellboy at the fine Gatewater Hotel, business for 4 generations. I believe I received a call at 8 o'clock in the evening from our guest, Miss May. That's an hour before. She asked for an iced coffee to be brought to her at 9 o'clock on the dot, sir. Well, yeah. I brought it to her precisely at... what? I brought it to her at precisely the time requested, of course. And I delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May herself. I see. The defense may begin cross-examination. Right, I'm ready. I hope. There's nothing to cross-examine. Oh my gosh. This is it. If I can't prove Miss May was involved with the murder now, mine will be finished. Gulp. Okay, Miss May's room service. Okay. I received a call at 8 o'clock in the evening from my guest, Miss May. Let me press that. Are you sure it was Miss May on the phone? Absolutely, sir. How can you be so certain? I checked Miss May in personally, sir. Not only did I see her in all her stunning radiance, but I also heard her voice. Then I saw them, and I... Point being, I remembered it quite well, sir. Yes, what then? She asked for an iced coffee to be brought her room at 9 o'clock on the dot, sir. Why 9 o'clock on the dot? 9 o'clock on the dot, you say? Yes, I confirmed that detail several times. She was watching a program on the TV and wished to drink after she finished it. 9 o'clock, the time of the murder. Precisely the time requested. Okay. Precisely 9 o'clock then? Precisely, exactly, and most definitely, sir, 9 p.m. How can you be so sure? Miss May was quite insistent that it be brought then. Oh, bellboy? Teehee, I like iced coffee exactly at 9 o'clock. Something like that, sir. Therefore, I knocked on her door at the crack at 9 o'clock, sir. Why would she be so particular about the time? I don't want to present. Hold up. Deliver it herself. Okay, hold up. I need to look at our evidence. The autopsy report, I don't think has anything to do with it. Oh, I forgot we could have used this to contradict her, like, seeing the crime because the light was broken. You are sure it was Miss April May herself? Absolutely, sir. Absolutely. Yes, sir. As in, so very absolutely, sir. It's an endearing mannerism of mine. How come you're so very certain? Well, when I brought the room service, sir, the guest, sir, favored me with a, embrasure, sir. Embrasure? Is that French for embrace? Oh, embrasser, maybe? Is that French for embrace? It's French for kiss, sir. But not a French kiss, sir. More like a peck on the cheek. What? Why would you have done that? I believe perhaps she was momentarily swayed by the prim demeanor, sir. It was at that moment I shall never forget, sir. It sounds pretty fishy to me. I think our Miss May was up to something and wanted the bellboy to remember her. It's no good. There's nothing there. Is that it? Finally, you understand. This bellboy has absolutely no reason to lie. Now, if you have any decency, we end this rather tedious cross-examination here? It was a bit tedious. The witness may leave the stand. I can't let this happen, can I? Protest. Keep pushing, we have to find something. Well, wait, please wait. Yes, does the defense have something to add? One last question. Let me ask one last question. Your Honor, I must object. This charade of justice has gone on long enough. Now, Mr. Edgeworth. Alright, Mr. Wright, I'll give you one more question, that's all. Okay. This is really it now. This is my last chance. What do I ask him about? Uh-oh. Okay. Okay, check in. Okay, he said something about, bed making. I feel like that's nothing. Room service. That was about the kiss. Check in. She said them. He said something about them. Tell me about check in. Oh, wrong voice. Tell me about when you checked in, Miss May. Oh, alright. Very well said. My first thought was, she was beautiful, beautiful person. She's just my type of girl, so I was disappointed. So it was a disappointment, really. I see. Excuse me? What exactly was a disappointment? Well, I'm not without a charm, sir. But even I have a little chance with her lover there. What did he say? What did you say? Rather, quite. Bellboy, tell us the truth now. Did Miss May check in with another person? I object. That was objectionable. Objectionable? What? Objection overruled. The witness will answer the question. Yes, I see. Why did you not mention this in your testimony? Well, sir, you didn't ask. Nice try. That's the sort of thing you're normally supposed to mention. Yes, quite, indeed. It was the, good barista there, Mr. Edgeworth, who... He asked for me not to mention and asked... What? To mention it if I wasn't specifically asked, Erica. You fool! Oh my god, my throat is dying. Oh my god, my throat. I've done it. I've won. Miss April May checked into a twin room with man, correct? Yes, sir. Then, when you brought them the room service, you didn't see that the man in the room? That's right, sir. Your Honor, we have just learned of another person involved that may have been the murderer. In light of this new fact, I hold that it's impossible to judge the defendant. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Edgeworth? And who, Mr. Rice? Who is this other person? Simple, it was... The man with Miss May. The man who checked in with Miss May. Your Honor, as has been previously revealed, Miss April May was tapping the victim's phone, yet Miss May herself has an alibi at the time of the murder. However, that does not clear the man that was with her. The bellboy saw no one else in the room at the time of the murder. But my, what? Oh damn! But my, what a convenient little setup. It's too late. Too late. I suppose you'd like it if it was too late, wouldn't you? After all, it was you who hid the presence of the other man from this court. Upstart. Amateur. These accusations are ludicrous. Enough. The court acknowledges the defense's argument. I expect the prosecution and defense to look into this matter fully. Am I understood? Yes. Yes, Your Honor. That is all today. What? That is all today for the trial of Miss Maifei. Court is adjourned. Alright, I think that's the first part. September 7th, 2:24 p.m. District Court Defendant Lobby number 1. Mr. Wright, you were amazing in there. Really? I think I might be your newest fan. Oh, I was just doing my job, you know. Then again, that other attorney was pretty cool too. Huh? That face of his, with his eyes wide and trembling lips, it sent shivers up my spine. If you say so. So, what happens with me? Do I get to go home now? Well... No, I don't think so. Not yet. Oh, I see. But I got a great lead in today's trial. Lead? That man with Miss May. He's the key. Oh, I get it. What happened to Miss May after all that? Anyways, I heard they arrested her. I guess she's learning her charms won't work everywhere. She's probably at the detention center now. I may have to go down there later. Anyway, this case is far from closed. Yes, sir. I'm going to find out more about this man. You think he was the one who... Maybe so. Sis, don't worry. I'll find him by tomorrow, I promise. I'm counting on you. Dang. I asked for a full record of April May's testimony. I thought it might come in handy during the trial tomorrow. But now that I have it, I'm not so sure. Unless her testimony was all lies. In fact, there's only one part that hasn't been stricken from the record. May testimony added to the court record. If we dodged an attacker to the right. Okay, this is about... She couldn't even see. Okay. I don't know how much good this will do me at all now. Anyway, time to hit the pavement and do some investigating. Maya doesn't belong in that detention center. It's up to me to set her free. Okay, well, think that's it for today. And by today I mean for this episode, because I'm still gonna play. Hold on. Yeah, this one. Um. Okay, options. Hold up. Options. Okay. Um. That's gonna be all for today. This is an hour-long recording. Oh my god. I'm probably gonna record. This is tomorrow's episode. I'm recording this the day before you're probably watching it. I'm probably gonna record the one for the day after tomorrow, right now, just so cause I really want to. I need to keep this investigating on a roll right now. But yeah, if you liked it, definitely like, because that lets me know that you're enjoying the series. But yeah, that's about it. Sayonara.